everyone. Oh, and hello from Boba's bottom. As you can see, today I'm in my pyjamas. Oh, there's a fly that Boba spotted with my very nice slippers. So, I'm in my pyjamas today because we're going to talk about kindness. Our whole yoga flow today is about kindness. Now, at the moment, there's a lot of tricky stuff going on in the world, isn't there? There's a lot of tricky feelings we're having, tricky times, we can't see our friends, there's lots of scary things we can see in the news. Our mums and dads might be feeling a bit worried, which makes us feel worried. I know I felt a little bit worried in this time. And as we always say, yoga can really, really help that. It can be a little bit of time in our day that we take just to focus on us, focus on our bodies, focus on our breath. And today I want to see if we can focus on kindness too. Now there's lots and lots of forms of kindness. We can be kind to each other, which is something we work really hard at school. We work at being kind with our words, being kind with our actions, and being kind by showing other people how to be kind too. Oh, Boba, there's not a fly around anymore. But we can also be kind to ourselves. When we're feeling bad, or we're feeling worried, feeling cross, or sad, or any of those feelings that sometimes make us think, I don't want to feel these feelings. I shouldn't be feeling sad. I shouldn't feel cross. We need to be kind to ourselves in those times and say, it's okay to feel those feelings. Sometimes when I feel cross, I feel it in my chest. I feel a very tight feeling in my chest. And that's okay. It's okay to feel cross, as long as I don't act on my crossness. As long as I don't then show somebody else I'm cross and I'm really angry at them and I shout at them. Because that's not very helpful, is it? Although sometimes we can shout if we feel cross. Or sometimes when I feel sad, I can feel it in my tummy. And that's okay to feel sad. We all feel sad. Our bodies are meant to feel sad sometimes because it helps us to learn what things make us feel sad and what we can do differently or what we want to look for to make us feel a bit happier. So today I thought maybe we could focus on being really kind to ourselves and think about that kindness. Think about where we need to send a bit more kindness maybe. Because sometimes, some days, it's harder to be kinder than others, isn't it? Some days we need a bit more kindness sent to our brains. Some days we need a bit more kindness sent to our hearts or our chest. Or even in our bodies if they're not feeling very great. So today, see if you can get into your pyjamas, get really comfy, be really kind to ourselves. This isn't about stretching ourselves or pushing ourselves to be in any big poses, but it's about being comfortable, feeling safe, and feeling really kind to ourselves and our bodies. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is get comfortable on the ground, and we're going to do some balloon breath. So we're going to come to a nice sitting position. You can either sit with your legs crossed, you can sit with your legs sticking out, or I'm going to choose today to sit on my heels, on my legs here. Anywhere you feel like you want to sit, anywhere that's comfy, and you can wiggle yourself about, it doesn't matter. You can stretch your legs out if you really want to, and you can move halfway through if you want to, because it might not be as comfy as you hope. I want you to get your palms to the inside of your hands here, this nice soft bit, face them upwards. So the backs of your hands are on your thighs, right by your knee, and your palms are facing upwards. We're going to do something called balloon breath, which means we're going to have a breathe And when we breathe in, we're going to lift our arms up like we're filling in a big balloon, and we're holding this balloon above our heads, and it's full of air, and it's full of our worries, things we're not feeling very good about. Okay, so get yourself all wiggly and ready. Put your hands on top of your legs, your palms facing upwards. I'm going to take a big deep breath in. Are you ready? Fill up your balloon. Fill it up. And then we're going to exhale, breathe out all of the things we're feeling worried about. And breathe out those things that we might not want to hold on to. Those things that we're not being kind to ourselves about. There's a few flies in our house today, and Boba's trying to catch them all. Okay, so we're going to breathe in again. Breathe in. Fill up that balloon with any of our worries, anything we're not being kind to ourselves about. And breathe them out again. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now we're going to try it, but instead of breathing in and holding our worries up here and then letting them go, we're going to see if we can breathe in some kindness to ourselves. So as you take a big deep breath in, I want you to think about lovely kindness coming into your body, going anywhere that you need it to go. I think Boba needs to be kind to herself. She just jumped into a wall trying to catch that fly. Oh, okay. And she caught it. I think that fly might need a bit of kindness now. It's being chomped by a cat. Okay, so hands on your legs. We're going to breathe in that kindness. Breathe in that good feeling and send it to anywhere that you think needs a little bit of support today. A little bit of help today. Maybe your brain's not feeling very good. Maybe you've got an achy shoulder. Maybe you feel worried in your tummy and it feels like butterflies. Maybe your legs need a big bit of kindness because you've been on a big walk. So put your hands with your palms facing up. Take a big deep breath of that kindness in. And let it out. And in. And last one, in and out. Well done, everyone. Now if you could join me standing up, we'll start our yoga flow. So we're going to step our front leg forward, our right leg forwards. We're going to turn our back toes facing forwards this way. So these toes go this way. These toes go this way. We're going to bend this leg. We want to make sure that this knee doesn't go over our toes. Can you see? That is over my toes. It's not very good for my legs. We want to make sure that our knee stays in line with our toe, like that. This leg stays out straight. If you want to make it harder, you can put that leg even further back. And we're going to put our hands at our heart. We're going to reach our arms out into a pose called Warrior 2. We're going to lean forward and look backwards or forwards. We're going to think about all the ways we can be kind to someone else today. Whether that's saying something kind to them, telling them how you feel about them, what you really like about them, or by doing something nice for them, making them a cup of tea, helping them out without them having to ask you. Okay, so come back to the middle. We'll try that one more time. So stretch your leg out, bend your knee, not over your toe. Stretch this leg out more if you want a bit of a challenge. Hands at your heart, stretch them out and look towards your your front hand or your back hand. Think about those ways you can be kind. Great. Now we're going to move into tree pose. Now we do this when we do Cosmic Kids. So we're going to get our foot, can balance it here. If you're really good, you can get it all the way up here without holding it, or here on your calf, but we never ever rest it on our knee because that's not a strong point, okay? So, take my slippers off so it's easier to see. Put your foot here and balance. Remember, grow your tree up tall. See if you can balance there. Remember, Jamie tries to blow us over. See if you can be blown over by me or if you're strong enough. Are you ready? Well done. Now while we're in tree pose, we're going to see if we can think about how we can be kind to the environment, which means the world around us. So we're going to think, how can we look after the world around us? By recycling, which is what we've been doing, some of us in beach class, by picking up any litter you find, by turning off your lights, by not using as much water as you have been, by thinking about the things that we buy, checking that they're not made with things that might be really damaging to some animals or some plants. So we're going to grow ourselves up, have a think about that. I'm going to close my eyes because that helps me think better. Ooh, but it does make me wobbly when I've got my eyes closed. Wonder if you could try that challenge. We're going to take a big deep breath in. Now we're going to go back to mountain pose. So feet strong, legs together. Remember that string holding our heads up. Hands come at our heart. Think about the ways that we can be kind to ourselves today. I'm going to come into our warrior two pose, this time with our left leg. Step forward, step those toes forward that way, those toes that way. Arms out, bend your knee. And we're going to think about how we can be kind to other people. Then we're going to come round and in to our tree pose with the other foot balancing up on your thigh or your calf or the floor. Okay, grow yourself up. Think about how we can be kind to the environment. We're going to go through that one more time. So, feet strong and planted, rooted into the soil, just like plants. Now put our hands at our heart. Think about how we can be kind to ourselves. Where can we send our kindness today? Into our warrior two pose, so our leg in front, these toes turn to face this way, we bend our knee, but not over our toes. We stretch our arms out and we think about how we can be kind to other people. I'm going to come back into the middle. Use this leg to do our final tree pose. Remember, thigh, calf, floor. Grow yourself up and think about how you can be kind to the things that live around us. Come back to the middle. I hope you've enjoyed our yoga flow today, and it's given you a bit of time to think about being kind to you, which is so important, being kind to other people, which is also really important, and being kind to the world around us, which is really important too, because it's our responsibility, isn't it, to look after ourselves, look after other people, and look after our world. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you take some time today to think about your breath and think about how you're feeling. Remember, if you share how you're feeling, this little problem is this big. We can look at it and it can be fixed, can't it? But if we don't tell anyone and we keep it inside and to ourselves, the problem's going to get so big we won't be able to hold it ourselves, will we? Okay, I'll see you soon.